Hello and welcome. Great viewers all over the world, wherever you're watching me from, I thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from. If you're joining me from any part of the world, I say thank you very much for your contribution to the channel. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much. And remember, in this channel, we do not talk against people, neither do we preach hate speech, but we are bringing information to your doorstep. There are so many information that will elude us because we are too busy or because of one thing or the other. I make research to get these videos to bring it to your doorstep. You watch the video. After watching, you can go to the comment section and put down your comments. It is for educational purpose. It is for us to get informed. It is not to demonize anybody or to talk down on anybody, but to set the record straight. Because the conventional media most times cannot do everything for us. They can't say it the way we want it. We come on social media, we share these videos, then we go to the comment section and we share our views. Feel free to say it the way you feel it. Nobody's going to attack you. Nobody's going to come against you. Just express yourself. That is what we are doing on this channel. And we'll continue to bring news and information, more especially news about Nigeria, Africa, and the world as well, in general. We'll bring it to your doorstep for you to know what is actually going on. If you stick to us, you will never be left behind. You will be updated and you will know what is going on. That is why we are here. Thank you so much for joining. Let us watch this video. Watch it patiently from beginning to the end. I will bet you will not regret you did. Let's watch.
Okay. No, I think that was let's stretch out. Are you a journalist, madam? Next time.
Come on.
At the commencement of the day's trial, the judge, Justice Binta Iyako, was surprised to see Nnamdi Kanu on the same clothes. But the prosecution counsel, Shuaibu Labaran, told the court that Kanu was the one that chose to wear his designer's Fendi clothes. That the order to provide Kanu with new orthopedic mattress, pillows, and blankets was obeyed. That Kanu chose to wear the same clothes because he said that it is designers. Responding, Kanu's counsel, Mike Ozekome, SAN, told the court that as at the time the proceedings ended Tuesday, and because it was not his visiting day, they were not able to pass to him some of the clothes they purchased. Thereafter, the 15 fresh reasonable felony amended charges were read to Kanu. He pleaded not guilty to all the allegations. He also observed that some of the amended charges are the same. After taking his plea, the prosecution counsel, Labaran, told the court that he is ready to proceed with the trial, adding that he brought 2 witnesses to testify against the defendants. But Kanu's counsel, Ozekome, told the court that he has filed a 43-page preliminary objection for the charge to be quashed and struck out without the matter proceeding to trial. In a short ruling, Justice Binta Iyako said since Kanu's first application is challenging the propriety of his trial and competence of the charge against him, the court ought to hear it first. She adjourned the matter till February 16 to hear the pending applications. Counsel briefs press after the adjournment.
The plea has been taken, and the prosecution is ready to go on. All our gadgets they are ready, all our witnesses are already in court, but we are ambushed by an application for bail, and indeed another application seeking to quash the charge this morning, which borders on the jurisdiction of the court. And the court, in its usual magnanimity, acceded to the fact that those applications need to be taken before we proceed.
We were able to generate about 34 grounds for the application. We believe that by the grace of God, by the time the judge calmly, dispassionately examines the step-by-step destruction of these counts, then, like I submitted in court, she will go to the next stage, which is to grant us our prayer too. And our prayer too is that there being no valid legal counts in the charge to defend, she should dismiss all of them and set free, that is discharge and acquit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of any offenses.
Meanwhile, High Court in Umuahia, Abia State, has dismissed the charges against Kanu and ordered the federal government to pay him 1 billion naira as damages. Joseph Kadri, ITV News, Abuja.
How are you? How are you? Go, buddy. How are you? How are you? Stop. And also, no client attorney privilege.
Well, as you are all aware, this is the charge that was dated 17th. That was on Friday, and they filed yesterday. And as soon as it was filed, it was served on them, and they had an interaction with him. And of course, you are aware of the fact that law requires that charges can be amended and filed even on the eve of the judgment of any case. So the mere refusal to take the plea today is one of the several antics exploited by the defendant to delay this case. But I want to assure you that the 3 days given by this honorable court shall be properly utilized, notwithstanding the fact that today has already been frustrated by an act of technicalities. We are ready to take it up tomorrow.
When you say frustrated, who must have amended the frustration?
Of course, the defense.
I just took over the matter, and you can see that God was on the throne as regards to these proceedings. Yes, I've now consulted my client, Nnamdi Kanu, as regards the 15-count charge. Some of the statements made by Nnamdi Kanu that were also not clear, which I pointed out to the court. The prosecution has been able to give me another clearer copy, which is legible. And with that, we will take the next step. Tomorrow, no one is running away from plea being taken. But the point we made today, which the court appreciated, is that you can't take plea to counts that have not even been given to you. We were served some minutes to 10 a.m. yesterday a 15-count amended charge for a case coming up today, whereas the last date of adjournment was 2nd of December. So they had well over 1.5 months to have done that and served us. They didn't. So I believe that was intended to frustrate today's proceedings. In any event, that was the 6th time they are amending the charge. Each time they amend, I will file a preliminary objection. They go back to the drawing board to re-amend. So by the time we allow the plea taken tomorrow, by then we would have gotten to the bridge and then we will cross it, because certainly and definitely and absolutely we are going to file preliminary objection to these counts. Many of them are just poor. The DSS are part and parcel of the democratic organogram we have. I don't think they are aliens from another planet living on Mother Earth here. For the opting time today, the court emphasized to the DSS what they should do. In any civilized society, when you are trying an accused person, give him facilities to defend himself. How do you keep a person in solitary confinement, sleeping on a flat 6 inches bed? I mean, this small student's mattress with no pillow, and expect the person to live a good, healthy life, and he's complaining that he's being starved. We put all this in the affidavit. Solitary confinement. You are not allowed to greet any person, to exercise, and when other inmates greet you, they are immediately taken to solitary confinement or to more serious security areas because they greeted you. You are not allowed to practice your Jewish religion. You're sure that you wear, all of them are seized. Well, I mean, the judge had to make another order today. He has been appearing in court all along with the same dress. The dress is not a uniform. It's because he has not been allowed to have another dress. So when you talk about a free and fair trial, all these are what Section 36 of the Constitution is about, when it says a person should be given a free hearing. Free hearing incorporates all this. Free hearing incorporates fair trial. So if, for example, everything is weighted against an accused person and in favor of the prosecutor, then where's the justice? That was the question I was asking the court. The prosecutor investigated. They are the accusers. They are the prosecutors. They are again also keeping custody of the person. Then the person is worn out gradually, psychologically, mentally depleted, psychically traumatized, physically humiliated, and debilitated. In such a case, you cannot say the person is undergoing a fair trial. No. So these were the points I was emphasizing to the court today, that even though you had made orders again and again and again, these orders are being flouted brazenly with impunity. So this is where we are. I believe that with today's proceedings, there will be a change of heart on the part of the DSS, because the law is that a person should stand trial. The reason they say stand trial is that you should be healthy enough to stand when you are being tried. It didn't say sit trial, or lie down trial, or prostrate trial, or be in a coma trial. Only the living can stand trial. That's what the Supreme Court said. Say only the living can stand trial. In any event, in any case, even convicted persons who are on death row are still entitled to basic fundamental rights. You can't say, for example, that because a person is on death row, then you go there and be flogging him with a cane every day, or you now tell him you can't even practice your religion, contrary to Section 38 of the Constitution. So even a convict has his basic right, not to talk of a person who is presumed innocent under a system of criminal justice which is Anglo-Saxon based, being accusatorial, meaning your innocence is presumed, not the French model, which is inquisitorial, where your guilt is presumed. And all these have been encapsulated in Section 36 of the Constitution. So I think by the grace of God, we had a good day in the court.
Thank you very much.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have learned something from what you have just watched in the video. Let us go to the comment section and put down our comments from what you have just watched. Let us try to make a sense out of every nonsense that we have seen and watched and heard. Let us make a sense out of it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you again next time. Remember this.